We all know that one person who just has like a all personality that you just don't like. And it's not like necessarily they're doing something like aggressive or hostile. They just have that personality that they just almost seem ugly on the inside. And once you get that depiction in your head, that's what deters people away from you. That's what keeps people away from you and they don't want to be with you anymore. So you always see that person who, like, you could bring someone around you. Like, let's say you had a friend, right? But he's like just a pessimistic guy, pessimistic. He just like he doesn't he doesn't really click with people. Like he's like kind of a hothead. He's a crash out, just something like that, right? Just someone who just argues, just feminine energy. When you're around someone like that and you bring someone like that around your friends, like people, your friend group would start to not like that guy. And it's not like he's like cursing them out or saying anything aggressive. He's just not rubbing off on people the right way. And not saying his looks is crazy. Maybe he even looks that person looks good or that girl looks good or whoever it is, like in that group. But when you're ugly on the inside, you're pretty on the outside, right? But you're ugly on the inside, that just makes people still want to be away from you. Because I feel like personality, like, if you don't have a personality to match your looks, then ultimately you're just not it. Like, you're literally not it. And the fact that, you know, people aren't liking you, that tells a lot about yourself. Okay, maybe one person, not everyone's supposed to like you, right? Cool. But multiple people consistently aren't liking you, then maybe you have to look on the inside and self reflect on why that is. Because it's always a reason why. In this video, I'm pretty much going to discuss the main reasons, right? The main bullet points on what I have, why people get rubbed the wrong way, and how to prevent it from happening to you. So this way you can make more friends, you can network, you know what I'm saying? You can meet new people, you know, you're just an overall good vibe and you attract. And when you're attractive, not looks, just energy, feeling, and vibration, that's a blessing in itself. And that opens the door to so many opportunities, I'm telling you. So I'm gonna go, let's break this down. Let's get it. Number one, somebody who stink. Nah, I'm just playing. But nah, all jokes aside, somebody who just selfish. You bring them around, they're always selfish. You're always just thinking about them. They're never thinking about majority. They're always having what's my best interest. That's all they think about. What's my best interest? What can I gain from this? Can I help other people? Yes, I can. But do I want to? No, because it's effort, and I don't like that. That's just the mindset behind it. And I'm telling you, this everyone peeps this, right? Everyone notices this, right? You might think you're getting away with it, but you're not. And the second you understand that, that's when you realize, like, dang, like, maybe it is me. Let me start thinking about other people as well. You start thinking about other people. You put them ahead of you sometimes, not all the time, sometimes, right? I'm not saying be a pushover, but you do it sometimes, and then you're going to realize, like, dang, like, wow, I actually genuinely have good friends because you give and you get. You give and you get. But those selfish people just want to take. They never give. And pay attention to that. Maybe a lot of you guys have that in your friend group, and you have to be aware, because if you're not, you're just going to be constantly getting used. So I'm definitely going to rank that as number one. Be more selfless. Number two, someone who isn't a good listener. I tell you guys this all the time. What makes someone a good listener, right? Long story short, I have a video on this to break this down. But long story short, right? You're an active listener. Like, you're actually engaged in the conversation. You're not just on your phone like, huh? What? Oh, huh? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Right. Okay. Right? You're actually engaged in the conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, your body language tells a lot too. Your body language, your focus, where your eye contact's at. You know what I'm saying? Are you asking and engaging questions back? Asking follow-up questions, listening. Just overall, someone who isn't socially aware, someone who lacks social awareness is a big telltale sign if You know what I'm saying? If people tend to be around someone like that. No one wants to be around someone who isn't socially aware, understands social cues. When someone like backs up, someone has their headphones on, they don't want to be talked to, someone backs up, that means back the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Just you have to pick up on energy and read energy. And the people who are oblivious to what's going on, who don't even see it, that's just a telltale fact that maybe they don't have a lot of people that like them, because you have to be able to understand other people. Like, it's sometimes not what they say, it's what they don't say. Be socially, like, aware of what's going on and know when you're wanted and know when you're not. Not everything needs to be butted into. Not everything needs to be have a response. Sometimes just chill, look, nod your head, and have a little laugh. It's not about responding to everything. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be just, you know what I'm trying to say. But you don't want to be that guy. Just be chill, be relaxed, and actually just listen. Because sometimes people just want to get things off their chest. And if you could listen, boom, you're already, people are just going to like you. Because not a lot of people listen these days. And everyone wants to talk and get their 2 cents across. But not a lot of people, like, actually want to engage in what other people are talking about. So pay attention to that. Number 3, when someone's emotion is constantly all over the place, like, if you're a guy especially and you're just having attitude with people and you're just around and it's that negative energy, sometimes you don't even got to say anything. It's just the way you just hold in your face, like you know what I'm saying? You just hold in your face different. And like, when you have an attitude and you just like standoffish in a way, you know what I'm saying, and you're so easily to be offended, off rip, you're not gonna have any friends, because just the way people are. You know what I'm saying? You can't take everything to heart. Everyone's living life at the same time as you, and you're gonna let someone let you get you out of your emotions. Like, come on. Especially as a dude, because that's mad feminine energy, bro. Like, leave that to the girls, dude. Like, you're not supposed to be having an attitude, just mad all the time, just giving off negative vibes, because everyone around you could feel that aura, feel that vibration, and there's no one wants to be around, like I said before in the beginning of the video, no one wants to be around any of that negativity, I'm telling you. And if you're around me with an attitude all the time, or you know what I'm saying, you just got that stank face, and you you acting like a little kid, I'm cool, dude. Like, be by yourself on your own vibe, because that shit gets sticky. That will wear off on you. And you already know you don't want to be like anyone who especially is showing all that feminine energy. So get that feminine energy, ball it up, throw it out the window, and you know what I'm saying, just call it a day, because I'm telling you, leave that to the girls, because that is crazy. You're a grown man, you have an attitude, like, come on, dude, do better. But that's my next one. Next one, someone who is jealous all the time. Like, you could tell them the best news, you could have the best day ever, next thing you know, they're like, oh, Like, think about it. When you see your accomplishments, when you actually accomplish something, right, and you have some really good news, and you tell your friend, you tell your bro, right? If your bro or your friend or whoever you're chilling with is like, oh, okay, like, yeah, oh, you got a new car, okay, nice. Oh, tints too, yeah. That's nice. No, your boy's supposed to be like, yo, bro. Like, you want you're like a friend to feel accomplished with you, not someone feels envy and downplays your success just to make them feel good, because those be the weirdest people to be around, and those are the people who are crabs in a barrel, who constantly try to hold you down. And the second someone always try to hold you down, the crabs in a barrel, that just messes up your own mindset, because now you're just gonna be like them. No, shine bright, because that's what we're here for. Actually strive for more, strive for better. And if you realize your friends are still moving weird, or they're not even celebrating with you, or they're happier for your downfall, but when your successes are up, they're nowhere to be around, like, come on, man. Like, you don't want to be around those people. I'm telling you, those are the worst people to be around. Cut those people off instantly, I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? That's what really makes people ugly on the inside, especially when you can't even be happy with them, but the second you're sad, oh, now they want to hear all your stories. Think about that, man. I'm telling you. See how people act, see how people move, because most of the times they're not really happy for you. they're not really happy for you. In conclusion, while outer beauty does fade, we do age, we do get older. What doesn't fade is the inner qualities that someone have. Like I said, a lot of people are ugly on the inside, but they do look good on the outside, yes. But that doesn't mean that you can't embody better characteristic traits. People who have those bullet points that I mentioned, those characteristic traits about them, they tend to, it's hard for them to make friends. It's hard for them to connect with other people, and they realize that people cut them off consistently, and no one wants to be around that. No one wants to be around that, so you will get cut off, and you'll wonder why at times. Understand that you have to be beautiful on the inside just as well. Have better characteristic traits, care about other people, ask good questions, and overall just be an outgoing person. You could be an introvert, because yes, I am an introvert, right? But I know when to step out of my shell to make new friendships, network, and overall, this is a superpower. You want to have these people on your side. You want to have good people by your side, because I feel like at this point, it's not even about what you know, it's about who you know, to a certain extent, of course, right? But like I said, man, stay beautiful on the inside. Don't let anybody bring you down, and don't be like anybody, like any negative person. You don't want that negativity to rub off on you. I'm telling you, man. But make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment for more. You know what I'm saying? This is your boy. I'm off this, man. Peace.